percentage, 6th in field goal percentage, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Cody Zeller's checked in for Len. John Lure comes in for Morris. Shumpert is checked in for T.J. Ward. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Curry wide open. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry against Bledsoe. Feeds it to Freq. Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors leading by 5. Passes it to Green. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Zeller, and the layup's good off the glass.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
They set the pick. Kicks it to Azili, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
No good on that one. Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Zeller, a screen on Curry. Bledsoe dishes to Zeller. Here's Freq. His three-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Shumpert, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Suns trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Zeller kicks to Lure. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Freq from beyond the arc and then some. Freq's got 48. It's Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Stephen Curry. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. And do not go away as... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Well, Phoenix shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Freq in a 2-guard. Warren is out there with John Lure. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Chandler in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Warriors leading by 8. Green inside. Clark kicks to Azili. Green, the screen. Clark, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
You didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Freq passes to Chandler. Here's Freq. Knocks down the 3 ball. Freq's got 51.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Thompson for the triple. And the Warriors get it back. And finished off by Bogut.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Woo, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Thompson for 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Knight kicks to Freq. Chandler with the screen on Curry. Here's Freq. And that one comes up a bit short. Warriors leading by 9. It's Curry with the drive. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Tyson Chandler grabs the board.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one's good. Freq.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
And stolen by Freq. Down low. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freq. And he's buried a ton of 3-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Alex Len's checked in for Tyson Chandler. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And stolen by Knight. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Good on the shot.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Thompson with it. Out defended by Freq. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Thompson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 13 points for Draymond Green. Here's Freq. They get the rebound.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Knight dishes to Freq. Warren with the ball. Now Green defending. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Warren.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And now, your son's dancer.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Brandon Knight.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Off target from outside. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
4-on-3 break. Curry passes to Green. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Bogut. Good work defensively by Morris. Suns trail by 6. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
The Suns making a switch here. Knight's checked in. Outside Curry. And it's blocked. Now here's Freq, guarded by Curry. Freq kicks to Knight. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Curry against Knight. Here's Bogut. Yes!
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, well, that's a no-brainer to me.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Poke loose and stolen by Freq. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And now the crowd really getting into him.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Warren kicks to Freq. Three-pointer. Draymond Green with the rebound. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Knight passes to Warren. Here's Freq. But they'll get another chance. Takes the 3. Buries it from outside.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown. Just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Knight misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
thank you, Clay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.